1. Chasing her never works. We have been led to believe that persistence in pursuing a woman will pay off. However, this idea is far from reality. Have you ever noticed that the more you chase someone, the more she pulls away? The answer lies in human psychology, particularly the scarcity principle. The more she pulls away. The answer lies in human psychology, particularly the scarcity principle. When something is too readily available, it loses its perceived value. We, as men, are biologically programmed to desire what appears to be elusive. Women, either consciously or not, also operate under this same logic. When you pursue them, it shows signs of desperation. And desperation is the opposite of attraction. It diminishes your value in their eyes, because it gives the impression that you have no other options. A man of value does not chase. He attracts. He acts from a place of abundance, understanding that he does not need to prove his worth by pursuing someone who does not share his interest. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, who maintained his common self-esteem in the face of adversity. He knew that his value did not depend on external validation, but on his own inner strength. The same applies to relationships. Chasing not only devalues you, but also puts the woman on a pedestal, creating an unbalanced dynamic where she has all the power. Remember that attraction comes from respect and admiration, not constant chasing. When you stop chasing, and focus on yourself, on your goals, and personal growth, you will notice a change. It's paradoxical, but the less you seek her approval, the more she will be attracted to you. This is the essence of being a man of value. Stop chasing. Start attracting. By embodying confidence, self-respect, and purpose, you communicate that you are someone of importance, and that is far more attractive than any kind of pursuit. 2. Appearance matters more than you think. I don't want to sugarcoat the reality. First impressions count, and they are often based on physical appearance. It is said that we form judgments in the first few seconds of meeting someone, and to a large extent, this is based on how we look. Although we like to think personality is everything, our biology drives us otherwise. Like men, women are also visual beings. The way you present yourself, and how you carry yourself, speaks long before you open your mouth. Our ancestors didn't have time for long conversations, so they relied on quick assessments, generally based on physical appearance that indicated health, vitality, and strength. Even though we have evolved, those primitive instincts still persist. Don't confuse this with superficiality. It's pure biology. Taking care of your appearance, dressing well and keeping in shape. You don't do it just to attract others. You do it for yourself. A man of value cares about his appearance because it reflects his discipline, his self-care, and his confidence. Women are attracted to men who look strong and capable because it indicates that they can take care of themselves, and possibly them as well. However, I want to make it clear that looks are only the beginning. It may open the door for you, but it won't be enough to hold her interest. Once the initial attraction is there, what really counts is your character, but also your values, and your intellect. So, yes, take care of your appearance, but also invest in your mind, in your soul, and in your purpose. That combination is unstoppable. 3. Being too nice will not win their heart. Here's a hard truth to accept. Being overly nice will get you nowhere. We've all been there. Striving to be nice, accommodating, and understanding, thinking that will win their heart. But instead of getting closer, you find yourself further away. Why? Because being too accommodating is often perceived as a form of weakness. Women, just like anyone else, are attracted to strength. Strength of character, of mind, and of will. The so-called nice guy syndrome is a trap that many of us fall into. We believe that if we are nice enough, they will see us as the ideal partner. However, genuine kindness is different from overindulgence. A man of value does not seek validation through being nice. He is kind because it is aligned with his principles, not because he expects something in return. Women can tell this difference. When you are not just there to get her approval or attention, you are showing her that your self-worth depends on her validation. And trust me, that's a big repellent. What you need to understand is that women are attracted to men who are comfortable with themselves. Men who don't feel the need to sacrifice for approval. It's about being nice. Yes, but also about being firm with your boundaries, and your standards. Don't sacrifice your values just to make someone else happy. A man of value respects himself first. And in doing so, he earns the respect of others. 4. Money and status matter more than you think. Let's face it, financial stability and social status are more important than many men are willing to admit. It's not about being a gold digger. It's about security. From an evolutionary perspective, women have always sought out partners who can offer them security, comfort, and stability. This is deeply rooted in our biology. We live in a world where money often represents power, control, and the ability to take care of oneself and others. And believe me, this has an impact on attraction. But it's not just about having money. It's about what that money represents. It represents your ability to take care of yourself, be disciplined, and be resourceful. A man who is financially stable sends a clear message. He has his life under control and can offer a secure future. This fact touches on one of the deepest instincts in women, the need for security. When a woman feels secure with you, both emotionally and financially, she is more likely to be attracted to you. However, money and status alone are not enough to keep her interested. They are just tools that allow you to create a life of abundance and opportunity. What will really keep her interested is the man behind the status. The man who is strong in character, with a purpose, and who is not defined solely by his material wealth. Women are attracted to men who use their resources wisely, who invest in themselves and their future, and who have a sense of responsibility. So focus not just on accumulating wealth, but on building a life of value. 5. Emotional men drive women away. Emotions are an integral part of the human experience. But when left unchecked, they can be a hindrance to a man. Today we are encouraged to be open, vulnerable, and expressive with our emotions. But there is a fine line between emotional openness and emotional instability. When as men we allow our emotions to dictate our actions, we become unpredictable, unreliable, and ultimately unattractive. Women respect men who know how to manage their emotions, who don't allow themselves to be dominated by them. The ancient Stoic philosophers understood this perfectly. Marcus Aurelius, for example, practiced control over his emotions, not to repress them, but to make sure they did not cloud his judgment. Women are biologically programmed to seek security, and an emotionally erratic man represents instability. If you react in a volatile or dramatic way, you push her away. She cannot trust you as her emotional support if you constantly let your feelings drive you. This doesn't mean you should repress your emotions, or pretend they don't exist. It means you must master them. A man of value controls his emotions, feels them deeply, but doesn't let them determine his behavior. Emotional intelligence, knowing when and how to express your feelings in a balanced way, is key. Women are attracted to men who are strong but compassionate, balanced but caring. Master your emotions, and you will master the art of attraction. Weakness kills desire. Weakness is the silent killer of attraction. And many men discover it when it's too late. When a man shows weakness, whether in his actions, emotions, or mentality, it removes the basis of desire. Think about this. Have you ever seen someone gain respect, admiration, or attraction by showing fragility? We live in a society that sometimes confuses sensitivity with fragility. But make no mistake, they are not the same. Sensitivity, when handled with strength, can be a powerful tool. Fragility, on the other hand, communicates instability, and this is what drives women away. 6. If you break down at the first sign of adversity, you send her the message that you're unreliable. And believe me, no woman wants to be with someone she can't trust. In relationships, women are looking for emotional and psychological strength. They want a man who is resilient in the face of challenges, who can offer not only physical protection, but also emotional and mental support. Weakness in any of these areas suggests that you're not prepared to face life's battles, and if you can't handle those trials, how can she trust you to be there for her when the going gets tough? Think of the great Stoics like Marcus Aurelius or Epictetus, who faced difficulties time and time again, without faltering. Their strength came not from dominating others, but from dominating themselves. Marco Aurelio once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What gets in the way becomes the way." This is the mentality of a strong man, someone who does not collapse when life gets tough, but uses those challenges to become even stronger. What you must understand is that strength does not imply insensitivity, nor ignoring your feelings. True strength lies in emotional control. Feel deeply, but act rationally. When you remain calm in the face of life's trials, and stand firm, you become magnetic. A man who is unwavering in his principles, and who faces adversity without being dragged down by it, is the man women want. Now that you know these truths, the way forward is clear. These are not just theoretical concepts, but facts that many men discover when it's too late. You have an advantage now. This knowledge can transform you into the man you were meant to be. Someone with purpose, strength, and understanding of the complexities of attraction. You have the power to rewrite your story. So I challenge you to take this knowledge and apply it. Become the embodiment of resilience and strength. Let go of any weaknesses that hold you back, and become a man who inspires respect, admiration, and desire.